The objective of the game Impeached is simple: re-election. You get re-elected by gaining and maintaining all-important cash for your campaign, keeping your approval rating high, and avoiding things that can derail you, like health problems, resistance from Congress, impeachment, war, and the like. So let's take a look at how to play the game. Each player is President Trump, and all players start on the start square. Everyone starts with $10 billion in cash and 100% in presidential approval rating. The die is rolled and the player advances according to the number rolled. There are several types of board spaces that repeat and many unique spaces. Money is the first type of repeating space. When a player lands on a money space, they pick a money card and read the scenario printed there. They will either gain or lose the monetary value listed on the card. Corruption is another repeating space. When landing on corruption, the player draws a card and has their choice of keeping the money shown on the card for the described corruption scenario or rejecting the card and the cash. Be careful when keeping the card though, for though you gain necessary money, corruption might just get you impeached later. Another repeating space is trivia. When someone lands on this space, another player picks a card and asks them a trivia question. If the player answers correctly, they get $1 billion. If incorrect, they lose $1 billion. Another repeating space is campaign outrage. When landing on this space, you draw a card and read about a true and unusual event from the 2016 presidential campaign. You will either gain or lose approval rating as shown on the card. The final repeating space is approval rating. You'll read the scenario printed on the card and either gain or surrender approval rating. These cards contain both historical and fictitious scenarios. Non-repeating spaces are one-time events that can befall a president, both positive and negative. When landing on one of these spaces, the player follows the instructions printed on the space. The game ends when all players that have not been impeached arrive at the finish, or re-election square. The player with the highest combination of money and approval rating then wins. Just like for real presidents, the decisions you make in your first term, whether or not to be corrupt, when to spend political capital in the form of approval rating, or how much risk you're willing to take, will, along with a little luck, put you in the running for re-election, or you might just get impeached.